Hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters, where today we are here at Cadbury World. No, this ain't Cadbury. Well, this is Cadbury World. Unfortunately, it looks very packed in there. So we are going to be back where like the Bourneville experience is, where the 4D cinema, and just having lunch for now. Anyways, please remember to subscribe. Smile always. Been back here for quite a while, so there's been a lot of things changed, including the Cadbury shop, which is now the biggest Cadbury shop in the world. And not only that, right, we have the gorilla back, and I cannot wait to show you everything which is inside. I have not, like I said, I haven't been here since it had all development, and you can go and check out that video. But yeah, anyways, smile always. So just looking around, I remember this back in like what 2011. They got all this back. I remember also Bertie Bassett. I don't know if it was on over there, but that's pretty cool. Stuff like £8 for milk tray. I mean, to be fair, that's fair price. You do get your 20% off discount if you have Merlin annual pass. You know, £3.50 for Cadbury's Heroes. And then if you look over here, you've got all this caramel stuff. And this is fairly new. To be fair, no, this isn't new. They just removed it when the shop wasn't fully enlarged. And you got like here, Cadbury caramel buttons, £1.65 each, or £3.30. Two for £30. Well, I'm not quite sure why you would get two, but I guess. And then you'll get your caramel eggs, which are 10 for £6. Yeah, you've always chocolate. I absolutely adore this. And then they've got their like mini eggs bars and their cream egg bars, which is very nice. So it's £1.75 for them. It's kind of cool. You got mini eggs, cream eggs. I remember all of this. Like all of this facade here, I remember all back in the like 2011, like I said, like even Bertie Bassett. I remember him being on. I used to speak to you, but he's not there anymore. Like I don't think he's plugged in. But yeah, you're all Maynards. I'm not quite sure what this is. I've never known this brand. Plant-based. It's called. I actually don't know who it's run by, but oh, you got fries, and it's fries chocolate, Turkish delight. All the brands which you didn't know were from Cadbury. Look here. Very nice. We have just found out that where you used to go down to the Bourneville story and experience and then feature the 4D cinema, that is now all inside the experience, meaning you cannot go down to the back and individually go into the Bourneville experience in the 4D cinema and do it at South Station. Now I'm pretty sure, well, the last time we were here, we got told by the people that they are building a wall between the top where Have a Go station is to, no, with the top where the Taste station is to Have a Go. And that's, like I said, it would be very cool to see what they've done in it. And they've had many different planning permissions from Mondelez, because Mondelez is like the, you know, the leader of, lead corporation of Cadbury now. But yeah, that's just a big heads up, and we found that like a little bit bad because it was like, you know, when you've come here so early, because trains don't normally get here on time. When you come here so early, it's like, you know, what do you do in that hour? Like we have an hour to go until our times. It was very busy this morning. It looked like, but you know, that's just a big heads up for you guys. It's like over here, the train is back. That's so cool. Wow. It's sort of back. I mean, it's not travelling around the shop, which it used to do when it was like, you know. But yeah, but that train there is the one that used to travel around the old shop. It was really good to see it, as I thought it was like, you know, no longer here. It's really good that we've got it on display, and this is in the queue, lining up to get into Cadbury. It's nice. So it looks like there's a change. For example, the start here, the Aztec Jungle, the Journey to Europe, Wall Street. And this here never used to be here actually, this is the movie, these two are the movies. Then you have the manufacturing, chocolate making, Have a Go area. Now Have a Go area, apparently, like I said, it's been linked, so the chocolate making, you go downstairs to Have a Go area, 4D cinema, you then go back to photography, Bourneville experience, then you've got the gorilla, which is so good, and it looks like the DJ is here. Cadbury Chocolate Crest, which is the ride they put in last year. And then the Cadbury World shop. I cannot wait to see Aztec Jungle. Now this has just never changed. Like I've always said, and I keep saying this in every single video I do of Cadbury World, this needs some Madden Tussauds wax work to it. It needs some like animatronics in here. It'd be so cool to see that. But yeah, this has been here since like when I was little in 2011. I'm really it just doesn't play the part anymore. I mean, if you were first time coming here, fair enough. It does tell a good story of how the Aztec beans are collected, the cocoa beans. But I mean, the wax figures are getting a little bit outdated. It does need some TLC to it for sure. I'm not sure how much justice my camera does. But yeah. The theming in here it's okay, but like I said, for a person who's been here multiple times, it would be quite nice to see some animatronics telling the story. So you've got the clock up there. I have shown you multiple times this bit, as it never ever changes. And you've got the baker and how, you know, loaf of bread. But like I said, you can definitely tell this isn't a Merlin institution beforehand. But it was very well done. I mean, for a shop, not even that, like a brand which has nothing to do with an attraction, it was very well done. Like the facade and everything, they did put a lot of thought into this whole entire attraction, and it just amazes me every time, like, just to see this. But I feel like they did just need Merlin to push it and, you know, bring it up to scratch with the modern era.
Owns and runs the trade business next door. Our family are staunch Quakers, and we originally came from the West Country. Father moved the family to Birmingham from our home in Exeter in 1794 and set up his business as a linen draper and silver. Birmingham was a fine place to live, with plenty of business opportunities. We soon made many friends, and my father became a prominent member of the local Quaker community. Because of our religious beliefs, Quakers were considered to be non-conformists. This prevented us from studying at university, and as a result, we were unable to enter the professions, such as medicine or law. When I returned to Birmingham in 1824, I borrowed some money from my father to go into business as a tea dealer and coffee roaster. I took over this shop and installed this large plate glass window so that my customers could see the samples of tea, coffee, and cocoa nibs that I prepared myself. My colourful window
Had the videos there of how they make the chocolate and the chocolate story. Now we are on to the new bit of Cadbury World, which, yeah, it already looks amazing. I love the purple walls. I mean, to be fair, it very much keeps the home style of Cadbury. This is the new part, which I think is really, really cool. I'm not quite sure what this is all about. From cocoa bean to chocolate, fun facts of how they make the chocolate. I mean, it does look amazing. It's really, really good to see. Another thing which I like is the fact that instead of them having a mirror at the top, they now have actual screens projecting what they are actually doing on the ground, which makes it more accessible for many people. But I have gone through that before, so move on. Yeah, this is the new bit. This is very spacious, if you ask me. We've got all the... That's cool. I mean, this used to be, if you remember, back down there used to be Advertising Avenue. And no, it's not. This is actually different. You go in from the other way. Normally you go in from this way and you come round, and then you go straight down there to the right. But they have changed it all, and you're here the chocolate tasting. Really, really cool. And then how they make all their stuff over here. They're actually in on a Sunday. It's quite a good thing to see. I mean, very, very spacious. It's always nice to see that someone's making the chocolate. They're all their moulds. Now, they do tell you in the chocolate tasting that these moulds used to be metal back in the day, but unfortunately they were too costly to make. So it was like they've reduced it to plastic, and they just work twice as efficient. And you know, they're more reusable instead of having to clean them all the time. I remember those footballs, they're still being produced nowadays, but like 2011 I think it was, they were introduced, which I think is really cool. But I do love how you can just see everyone, like all the workers making the chocolate. I love this dynamic screen, like dynamic. I love this because it's very dynamic on a static overlay, which is very cool to see. and you know it just switches between all their stuff they've made. They used to show all the chocolates that were made. Now I don't remember any of these being presented, but they used to show all the chocolates around. I'm not quite sure if they still have it. They had like ITV. I don't know what it was. I think it was like in the Good Morning ITV or something like that. Something like that. But yeah, it's really, really cool to see that they're, you know, presenting their work still, and they're not just, you know, leaving it to dust, because it's been all over TV. For example, this one's definitely been all over TV. So, there the stuff got Bellingham, which I'm pretty sure is from Birmingham. You got that Toad guy, I don't know who that is. Oh, and then the Christmas dinner, guys. That is so cool. But yeah, that's all made out of chocolate, and they keep it in like cold refrigerated areas so it doesn't melt. But I'm pretty sure the chocolate's got something in it, so it's not possible to eat it. So it also solidifies it, and if it doesn't cool down to room temperature. Now I'm not quite sure where this is going to, because normally through here I'm pretty sure used to be the old Cadbury ride when we went back upstairs. Oh, we are no, we're not. But up there. So there used to be stairs up there, and that used to be the old Cadbury ride. It's no longer there anymore, which is a very unfortunate thing. But the Cadbury ride is so much better than the Cadbury's Chocolate Quest, which we have now. The best investment you can make is in people, George Cadbury. Really cool. Nearly all my money is invested in businesses in which I believe I can truly say the first four is the welfare of the work people employed. And then you got the Cadbury's Angels, which we kind of missed for like probably a year. And this is where like it tells you all the history about I think it's like women in the workplace of Cadbury. And then what we've done, and then we've gone all the way down to the bottom floor, which is near the Bourneville Experience. Now there was actually talks like before that this was actually going to be a thing, and I'm pretty impressed that they've got everything back up now. And you know, this queue line's actually getting used, but it's just cool, the fact that we've just gone from upstairs to down here, and you know it's all interlinked, because before you can do this separately to the whole entire tour, but we've actually got a full structure now, meaning you've got to go through all of Cadbury World. We also have the mixer back on. It's not pouring down chocolate, but it is mixing. That used to be upstairs where the chocolate tasting used to be, but now it's been brought down here. We are literally on the bottom, and outside like that Aztec Adventure playground. And then over there used to be the exit of the Bourneville Experience. I'm not quite sure how this all links up, but it's just amazing to see. And you've got Cadbury's Cocoa, you've got all the stuff in there which I've showed you before. It's really so this is named the Chocolate Doodling. Basically, the whole station itself is called Do It Yourself Station, and this is where you can make whatever you want with chocolate. You've got like squirty ketchup bottles, you've got like that. And then you can also make like a flake thing. Oh, that rhymes, guys. But yeah, there's also this opportunity to make some sort of like flake structure. And that's how they used to make it back in the day, before technology was a thing. They used to be all handmade to make out the paste for the chocolate. They don't do that anymore, as like I said, it's all technology. Jay has gone through that before in my other videos, so go and check that one out. But yeah, like I said, we're going to skim through this a bit. We're mainly focusing on the newer parts of Cadbury World. And like I said, the structure of Cadbury World at the moment is very, very good. Like the overall layout, I mean, it's impressive, because instead of, you know, going from the top and then going outside and then going down here to then do the Bourneville Experience, coming out here and then going back out to do the 4D cinema, that really wasn't a good structure. But having the stairs, the new staircase going all the way down here, and using the queue behind me, and then going here, going to the 4D cinema, then going back up, is a very, very good structure, because like it just fits everything in. It means you don't miss the 5. Yeah, it's not. So it doesn't look well. It's not water on the ground. I think it's what my dad said, but I'm pretty sure it's so then basically they can mop the floor easier. So we go down here. And we go straight to the 4D cinema. Now this 4D cinema really hasn't changed. I remember its opening 2014. I went in 2014, and no, it doesn't change, guys. And I really hope that Merlin doesn't remove it and they upgrade the video, because the video quality on this is not very good at all. To be fair, you could just see where the graphics have failed so much, but I really hope they don't use AI to use their animations, because that would be such a downfall. Like, you know, what they've done with animations nowadays, it is something which, you know, not many of us are used to, especially of the older generation. But yeah, 4D cinema, it's okay. It's good that we have a 4D cinema at Merlin, but you know my love for 4D cinemas, and you also know my hate for the fact that this graphics and animations just, you know, just not up there, not in the modern technology nowadays.
These gates, which for so long have guarded some of Cadbury's most magical secrets, are finally opening to the common bee. I asked a few of the locals what they thought. You've had to wait in line a long time to get your first glimpse of the magic beyond the gates. Do you think that it will all be worth it? Yes. And what about you, Matt? What do you think it'll be like? Well, it is possible that we may discover an anthropomorphic representation of a cocoa-themed imaginary substrate called life. Having said that, although there's lots of Cadbury chocolate there, I don't really mind. And what about you? Are you? Back to you, Bubbles. Chuck will be reporting there live from Chuckleton Gate. Cadbury are baffled as to the whereabouts of thousands of mini-eggs. A number of eyewitnesses have reported seeing Mr. Cadbury's parrot, their chief delivery officer, flying overhead at speed, whilst engaging in a number of daredevil aerobatics and spilling hundreds of mini-eggs in the process. Our confectionery correspondent Roberto Caramello met with Mr. Parrot earlier today. Mr. Parrot, you're in charge of the delivery of mini-eggs. The disappearance of thousands of mini-eggs must be a real concern for you. At this time of year, will you still be able to guarantee the supply of mini-eggs around the world? And what do you say to the allegations that you may have been responsible for those losses due to your somewhat unnecessary aerobatics? Well, Buttons, I think that's about as much as we're going to get today. This is Roberto Caramel, reporting from a secret location chosen so as not to disclose the whereabouts of Mr. Parrot.
This never changes. Well, no, to be fair, this has changed. Yeah, these things, it's really cool. There you got the photo station. Thank you. And then we come on to the photo area, and then we go back on ourselves back into the main building. I do like what they've done with this, to be fair. I mean, I remember when the photo station used to be in the building, and used to get like, we had like a photo somewhere at home. Basically it's us in like a bath, like the flake bathtub, which is really cool. Anyways, so 4D cinema, it was good, but like I keep saying, it needs that upgrade. Like, there are some bits now which are getting really boring, and if you're someone like me who's been to Cadbury World so many times, it's just the same old movie. You know, it would have been good with, like I said, new new animations. I keep mixing them up, and you know, just a whole new storyline to it. I feel like Merlin can make do with so much within that. But I guess it's all licensing and stuff like that, which is fair enough. Like, Mondelez needs to approve, like, all of this building here was all approved by Mondelez. So yeah, but like I said, 4D cinema, I hope they don't get rid of it. Like, we all know what Merlin's like with getting rid of 4D cinemas, because that's a common prone thing that they do. For example, look down at Silo Centres, or there, even like Birmingham Silo Centre, they had 4D cinemas, they got rid of them. I think Legoland still have a 4D cinema, we have a flying cinema at Legoland, but I really hope they don't get rid of this, and I hope they upgrade the animation. So now we are going in the Bourneville experience, which is something. So the Bourneville experience, like I said, this doesn't change, as like, Bourneville doesn't change, This is like the infrastructure around. But like I said, I do love this like model of Bourneville. Yeah, we still don't know what this is for. Apparently, the gorilla was meant to go in here. But yeah, Oh, it is. The projector's there. The projector is there. So yeah, what Cadbury World used to have back in the day is they used to have this interactive floor where basically the projector would pick up any sensors. So if you stamped on the floor, on these cream eggs which were on the floor, they would crack. But they got rid of that. It used to be much bigger than this. But yeah, it's really good to see that they're actually putting it back in because that was such a missed thing, a missed feature throughout the whole of Cadbury World. I love just jumping up and down on the floor. It was really good, but I'm not quite sure why they've downgraded it, but it's very, very cool to see they've got it back, and I did put some huge speculation into this. So yeah, we're back around here. Cadbury World has a lot of connections with Star Wars, which was pretty funny. You got like these little guys here. Look at him! The cocoa beans, like, who remembers, shout out to who remembers the Cadbury ride here at Cadbury World. I mean, I have put the whole POV because I did film the whole entire thing. We can't film on a new ride. So we are here in Advertising Avenue, and that means only one thing. The DJ, hopefully, because the DJ, who doesn't love DJ? This used to be part of Advertising Avenue, it still is. I'm not quite sure what it was for, but I'm loving this. Oh, and it goes upstairs, guys. All this disco stuff. Look, that's so cool. So, unfortunately, the DJ isn't working. He used to actually move, and I remember it. And he used to like have the clicker thing. He isn't working, unfortunately, and I don't think he'll work again. But this is such a huge piece of Cadbury history, which we have missed so much. Advertising Avenue, if we remember, was used for the Advertising Avenue was used as the queue line for the Chocolate Quest. They've literally upgraded everything. This is nostalgia for me, like going back to like 2011. This is something that we've all missed. This is amazing. That is so cool, I'm not even joking. I love the gorilla. Yeah, this guy is just amazing. It's, like I said, it's just amazing to see Advertising Avenue. I know. Yeah, this is the old Advertising Avenue.
This is the old avenue.
It is. You got Red Bull? No.
It's nice the gorilla's back.
I agree. I just came out of Cadbury's Chocolate Quest. Now this ride is very undeveloped. If you look up, you can see all the infrastructure, which is not good. If you look around, you can see all the little tweaks in it. For example, you can see the mechanics of when the monkey comes up. You can see all the strings. It's really undeveloped, and I tell you, Cadbury was such a better ride in place. And it's a trackless dark ride, and if it's trackless, I'm here like, sure, but at the same time, if you go to somewhere like Disney, they use trackless dark rides in such a different way, such as like interacting with other people, so it's really annoying. But yeah, no, it's still a ride. It's one of the hidden rides in Birmingham, and you know, it's just something which just needs more functioning. It needs more development to it. I feel like they've rushed it so much. It's just not there. It's just not that top ride. Like if you look down in London, sorry, if you look somewhere down in London, you will find that on the movies they have down there, for example, Martin Tussauds Spirit of London, they definitely have some sort of more theming, more development. It doesn't seem rushed. The older one, like this newer thing here, just nah. I prefer Cadbury.